Hi Cancer, thank you for joining me. We're going to do a general reading today. I'm going to take a look at your current energies and what's coming in for the next week or two. So it is a general reading, it won't resonate for everyone, so please take the bits that fit and leave the rest and cross what you bear in mind. Roles can be reversed. Okay, so I'm going to start with Spirit of the Animals Oracle, when I can remember my words. You get the puffin, which represents partnership. Accept yourself and your colourful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give the best results. Okay. Teamwork makes the dream work, so they say. Oh, got a scratch on my hand. How did I do that? Okay, one more. What flew? The Page of Pentacles. This might represent learning something new. We could be looking at some form of progression, but this really kind of always feels to me like the starting block, starting to build something. This represents a student of the deck. Oh, so we have the High Priestess and the Three of Swords. Led me down a different path there a little bit. I feel as though your intuition is trying to speak to you at the minute. I don't know why I'm getting a sense that you might be ignoring it, possibly because it's giving me that sense of facing the truth about a situation might hurt. But I feel as though you're aware, or you have some form of suspicion. There's something that's worrying you about somebody at the minute. Let's take a bit more on that, then we might go back to the Page of Pentacles. Temperance there for the Three of Swords. Oh, Queen of Swords for the High Priestess. Definitely. You just know. There is something here that you just know. The Queen of Swords is guarding that heart. She does know. And it's giving me a sense of, excuse me, I just started taking my allergy tablets this morning. It's giving me the sense of preparing for this. And do you know when we know somebody's being deceitful or dishonest in some way, and it's almost like you'll find the proof, or they will trip themselves up without you having to do too much. It's giving me that sense. Things are going to come to a head quite soon, and you are preparing for it. So whatever that represents to you. Let's go back to the Page of Pentacles, because I do feel that this is something different. The Hierophant reversed. Oops. King of Wands reversed. King of Swords reversed, and the World. Oh, but it's not. This is about learning the truth. Funny, we've got the Queen of Swords out, the King of Swords come out reversed. Perhaps you're dealing with a male. I'm getting a marriage or a strong partnership. Would be a deep level of commitment, or at least that's what it should represent. But their behaviour is just not what it should be. The World talks about a completion, a new cycle. What is going on here? Tell me about the World. Knight of Pentacles reversed. My deck reversed. Two of Cups. strength. Yeah, no, we're definitely dealing with some difficulty in a romantic relationship. I trust even if my card's upright or reversed, the cards are going to show me what I need to see. And when the Two of Cups came out upright, I thought, oh, I've gone along the wrong lines here, but with the strength showing up, I don't think we have at all. Why is the strength here? What's the problem with this relationship? Justice, Ten of Cups. It's coming across quite strongly. Like I say, it's as though you know something is not right. For justice to show up, you know, it would suggest that those scales are not very well balanced at the minute. And I'm sort of hearing, and I never use this phrase because I think it's, you know, when people say, after all I've done for you, because I often think, well, then you've not done with pure intention, you've maybe done with expecting something in return. Or, you know, there's just something ugly, I think, about throwing back in somebody's face all the good things you've done. And I can understand how that might come out of anger when somebody's wronged you. But that's what I heard. After all I've done for you. But see, it's like you're preparing. I am so sorry. You're preparing for this conversation. You're preparing for this revelation. And if it's not that it's going to come from them, it's going to come from you confronting that. But there's something about you're waiting for the final piece before you are able to do that. I'm just going to get a drink. I'm sorry. Lipstick on my cup. It's a clean cup, but it always makes me feel like, look at that. I'm going to look at what's coming in the next week or two. Sometimes I would, you know, try and reassure people that this is maybe in your mind, that there's no evidence for it, but somehow I don't feel the need to say that, so I think you're probably right in whatever it is that you're suspecting. The Sun. Well, that's nice. Justice. Now I've got the King of Wands out again. Now the thing about the King of Wands, like many cards, you know, we can have dual meanings. They represent different things. The King of Wands to me is definitely somebody who's very charismatic, very confident. They're a person that you would enjoy talking to, connecting with. I often think when this person comes in the room, everybody will be aware that they're there. They're such, you know, a wonderful personality. Flip side to that can be ego. Maybe overconfident, and it's funny that this has come out twice, so I don't know what the concern is, but I feel that this person, probably a very likeable person in many different ways. The Hierophant's come out again, and the Six of Cups. You may have believed, you may think that you're connecting with your twin flame. You might be married, or someone who's certainly been in your life for a long time. You've got lots of memories together, there's nostalgia, so this goes way back for me. Tell me why the Justice is here. All these dual cards, Three of Cups, oh sugar. Some of you are definitely dealing with a third party situation. The Magician. I've seen the Magician already as well in this reading. Four of Swords. Judgment. King and Queen of Pentacles out here. This is really confusing. I think what I'm going to suggest is, despite what may or may not have happened, I don't think this is the end of this relationship. I think there might be a break period, and I feel it's been difficult, and I think it's going to be tough for you to decide whether to stop here or move forward. But I don't see it ending. The reason I say that, I've seen the King and Queen of Pentacles, we've got the King and Queen of Swords out, and it feels as though what you've built together, you're not ready to give up. Now, I can't say that your decision in the coming weeks will be the final decision and what will last for the duration of this relationship almost. Because I see there's a lot of pain tied up to this. But I would say that, yeah, definitely in the next couple of weeks, you're going to be in this place of trying to decide how you move forward. So things are about to come to light. It's all going to come to a head. Then, yeah. But there's something about the bond that you guys have here. So whether it could be, and that, you know, and I won't condone, you know, cheating of any kind. But I can see how for people there can be a massive difference between a drunken one night stand, for example, and something that's been ongoing for some time, you know, it's meant daily sneaking and lying, and maybe in your case it's the first example that I gave, and maybe you will think that you can move past this, and perhaps you can. But that is really where I'm at with this read right now. And like I say, I do think there'll be a period of separation, or at least time for you to remove yourself and work out what's right for you, what you need to do moving forward. But I don't think this is done yet. But what I will also say is there's no pressure and there's no rush. You don't have to find out the truth and face it and decide instantly where you go from there. Take the time that you need, definitely. Okay. So I'm going to leave that there for you. I am sorry those energies are quite heavy. And you know, if this is what you're experiencing right now, yeah, makes me feel sad for you. But definitely just take the time that you need and do what's right for you. Okay. Thank you for joining me. If you like the way I read, please do like, share and give me a follow.